What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another Yakin with Phil video for y'all. This is our topic today. How to catch a catfish. Went out to the lake, got on a catfish, and just kind of want to do a simple tutorial video, how to kind of thing. So, how to, right? Okay, I broke it down into 5 steps. You could do 15 steps if you want, but I don't think it's that complicated, and yeah. So the first step, I'm gonna pop up a video and just an easy little pattern that I like to fish out of and fish after as well. So yeah, I'm gonna show that video, and just a brief explanation is I had work that morning. I checked the weather app on my phone. I have an iPhone. I have an iPhone, and checked the weather app, and I saw that there was thunderstorms coming in, but it was a very short burst of thunderstorm/rain at the location I was going for. So I saw that and I was like, okay, the weather's gonna rain. That means it's gonna cool down, the pressure's gonna drop. It's usually good time to find bait and fish because of the partly cloudy conditions, and it's just good to fish around that time. So I'm gonna pop up that video right now. Hey, welcome back. Now it's time for part 2. So I'm gonna show drone footage now, and yes, I'm gonna put a little B-roll with it, but know the water. So I fish at a lake, I fish different, various types of water. So I've been to them multiple times though, okay? So this takes a lot of attempts. This takes talking with people. This takes a drone. This takes a fish finder. This takes just feeling out the area. This area is very sandy. It is very flat-like. So I'm fishing flats for a catfish, okay? So in the summer months, these catfish are feeding on these flats up in to the 3 foot to 15 foot of water. They are just cruising, find dead, alive, weak bait fish, whatever they can find. Catfish are vacuums. They're not apex predators like a bass you would think. A bass is you're thinking of like the lion of freshwater. Does that make sense? So knowing that water column, you can cast a Carolina rig. Basic. I'll get that into the setup, and yeah, I'm gonna show you the drone footage. Just take a look at the bottom. You'll see circles, you'll see a couple weed lines, and not even lines, weed like patches on the bottom, and these bait fish will hang in these patches, and that's where the catfish are just cruising. So if you can have it staged in those areas, it's a very good high likely chance of getting a hookup. So bada bing, bada boom. Wow, we've made it to step 3, most important. I want to show you a clip now of cast netting bait. I am going to be making a video of how to cast net for bait fish, okay? Whether you do inshore for mullet, menhaden, anything like that, shrimp, or if you do freshwater, you got gizzard shad, bluegill, everything, right? Any type of bait fish. So you want to find structure, and you want to kind of throw off that structure. You want to find a point. You want to find, for me, this is pretty simple for freshwater. You find a point, you find rocks, you find where you can see them, and I will cast on top of them. Again, for bait, this is a point I have not made. you want to find bait that what they're feeding on. You know, I didn't have a boat or access to a fish finder at the time where I could go out and find gizzard shad, menhaden, herring, anything like that, whatever you call it in your lakes, where I can go find those. The bluegill, they're a bait point for every predator in a freshwater body of water. Okay, so when I find those, I'm fine with using those. I have no problem using those. So that is why I use them. And I only kept, I think, 6 bluegill because I didn't have too much time. I just wanted to keep a little bit, use a couple for the video, and then go from there. So, yeah.
That's like fish dollars.
We've made it to step 4 now. Setup. I briefly went over this already, but I'm gonna break it down for y'all. Setup. This is not hard, okay? Freshwater catfish. Channel cat, blue cat, flathead. You could go out there with a 3,000 if you really wanted to, but 4,000 is what I like to do. 4,000. I didn't have it on my rod and reels at the time, but at the time it was, I think it was 20-pound mono. Okay. These are just catfishing setups for the summertime. This is the only thing I use them for. Okay. 20-pound mono. If you wanted to do fluoro, okay, they're catfish. Okay. What I would recommend, I would do 30-pound braid to a weight, a barrel swivel, and mono leader, okay? Because you still want to have that stretch to the hook. I had 30-pound mono leader to the hook, okay? It was not really windy that day. It's basic stuff. I would do a 2-ounce pyramid sinker, maybe a 3, but 2 is all you need. 2-ounce pyramid sinker, barrel swivel, leader. I would do a 4-ounce circle hook. That is all you need. You saw in the bait fish, they're probably 2.5 to 3 inches. That is all you need. I'd hook them right behind the fin, cast it out. Reel it in, set it tight. I always put a bell on it because it's usually in the dark. I'm gonna be catching these fish, and bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Welcome to step 5. Catch the fish. If you're a fisherman, figure it out, okay? Make sure your drag is set good enough. Make sure you're in a right area where they're not gonna run you into a tree, a dock, structure, and pop you off. Just have a feel around your surroundings and catch the fish, okay? I'm gonna, sadly, this is just B-roll, but ended up catching a fish 2 minutes after my camera died. I'm gonna kind of show you kind of the little bit of the setup and everything, but this is the fish that we caught. Welcome, you've made it to the end of the video of how to catch a catfish. Okay, you know what? 101. That's a very bad 0, but you get it. Catching catfish is not hard, but it's fun. This is what most fishermen, especially in freshwater, grew up doing with their granddad, your dad, their buddies. It's fun. They're not pretty fish, I would say, but I respect them. I feel like a lot of like professional fishermen love to say that they're the lazy fish to catch, you know, and they are. You throw it out and you just sit there, you know, and I feel like sometimes sharks are that way too, but they're fun, they're delicious as well, and I always have a nostalgia catching them because that's what I grew up doing. So try it. If you don't know how to, give this a try. It is not hard, it is fun. Catching fish is supposed to be fun, right? Don't hurt the fish, don't harm the fish if you're going to release it. Obviously, if you're going to keep it, dispatch it really quickly and go from there. So, yeah, I hope this video helps y'all. Let me know down in the comments if y'all have any questions, and I'll hit y'all back with another video here soon. Yakin with Phil out. See ya.